Yo, what's going on, guys? Lab Psycho here. Today, I am showcasing the Cold Snap update 1.7.0. They just added it last night. It is pretty cool. The first thing I'm going to go over is the Raider deck. They really didn't do any changes to that. Kind of a disappointment, but, you know, what are you going to do? Hopefully in the future updates, they'll have something new that you can spend all your cred on. They did, however, add in 3 new quests for those who've already finished the quest line. The Clean Dream is the first one. That's on Spaceport and Bluegate. Then they added a Toxic Trail, which is on Dam Battlegrounds. And then the last one is Paving the Way. That's on Dam Battlegrounds, Bluegate, and Berry City. They also added in candleberries, which you'll find in nature areas on all of the maps that have the Cold Snap map active. You want to pick those because those are going to be used for challenges and even a little festival project that you're going to be working on. They also add in snowballs that you can pick up and throw at either raiders or arc. It's pretty cool. Doesn't really do much damage though, so don't expect them to do anything crazy. Bastion didn't even care. So you can also find candleberries in raider caches as well. I will note that on Cold Snap maps, you will begin to lose HP the longer that you're outside. So it's the game's way of saying, hey, yeah, it's freezing on this map. You're not just going to get away scot-free. So if you see your health bar starting to drain, go ahead and find the nearest shelter and just hop up in there, you know, bandage up and get back out in the fight. It's something that you're going to have to deal with, but it's kind of a cool feature, you know, a little bit realistic. So straight from the patch notes, which I will have linked in the description, the patch highlights that Arc Raiders developers wanted to showcase is added skill tree reset functionality, added an option to toggle aim down sights, your wallet now shows your cred soft cap, various festive items to get you into the holiday spirit, moved Aphelion blueprint drop from the Matriarch to Stella Montis. That's huge. Added Raider tool customization, fix various collision issues on maps, improve Stella Monta's spawn distance. So here is a buff that the whole community's been waiting for, the Patina. They have lowered the burn rate on the weapon. It was at a 0.43%, sorry, and now it's at a 0.17%. So your durability on that weapon is going to last you a lot longer than it has before. All right, the base magazine size has increased from 20 to 22. That's at tier 1. And base reload time has been reduced from 5 seconds to 4.5. This gun is now a PvP machine, not just a PvE killer. Next we have the Rattler. Most people won't consider this a buff really, but they did increase the magazine size from 10 to 12. I know it's just 2 extra shots, but hey, those 2 extra shots might just make or break you getting the kill and getting out with that goop. Now this next one's going to be unpopular for sure, but they have buffed the Shredder. Now it has increased movement speed and increased turning responsiveness, and it also enters combat mode when around raiders way quicker than before. So if you were annoyed with them then, you're going to have a real problem with them now. They also decrease the knockback when you shoot them, so now they're just going to be up in your face. Another change that they have made this update is security lockers are now dynamically spawned around the map, on all maps. They're not just going to be in the same locations as before. It's going to suck for sure. Another big update that they have added in is now you can reset your skill points for 2,000 coins per skill point you want to reset. And they also increased the loot value out of the epic keycard rooms. Since people aren't doing the glitch anymore, they had to buff that. The last 2 things that I'll add in this video is that they changed the Stella Montis increased item blueprint spawn rates. So now Stella Montis is going to be just that much more powerful. I think they did that on purpose because of how interactive and deadly that map actually can be. It's pretty hard to extract on that map. But they also have a new map condition called Lock Gate on the map Blue Gate. I don't know if that might be confusing, but there's going to be a new map condition on Blue Gate called the Lock Gate. Anyways, I appreciate y'all for watching to the end. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe. Let's get interactive. Lapsyverse, you're the best. Lap Psycho is out. That's not nice.